We'll learn vertex paint on this cube. So for starting the vertex paint, we have to go to object mode to vertex paint mode. As you can see here, the white color is selected. What color you want to paint? You have to choose the color from here. Now I'm selecting a red color and I'm starting painting on the vertices. So you have to click on the vertex points. Then I'm changing the color to blue. Then I'm giving a color shading like a blue here. Like that you can paint. You can change any other color also and you paint as you like. So the next thing is, if we want to give a base color on a full model, so how to do that? So for that you have to select any single color and press Shift K, and you can see all over the color is converting in blue now. So you can do this manually also. For that you have to go to paint, first change the color, go to paint, then set vertex color, and as you can see here the option is Shift K, the shortcut key. If you are using any other blender, then you have to check the shortcut key in that part. Let's click here. Now the color converted to pink. The next thing we want to learn, that is, if you want to paint in a particular part, then you have to mask that part. So for that we have to go to edit mode and select the face where you want to paint. I'm selecting this part now. Then go to vertex paint mode again. You can use tab to toggle that from vertex paint to edit mode to vertex paint mode. Now you have to go to here, paint mask. As you can see that the selected part is now highlighted. Then change the color to blue, then you can paint like that. You can press Shift K also, so you can fill the color. Then if you want to make any detail, you can give the color like that. Okay, now the thing is, that is fine, but if you want to make any detailed texture, so let's go to vertex paint, take any color, any odd color. I'm selecting like yellow, and now I'm trying to make a painting on the middle of the model, but I'm not able to do anything because our model is very low poly and we don't have that much vertices to paint. So if you want to make any detailed texture, so first you have to make the model little high poly. So for that we have to go to edit mode again. Then we can increase the subdivision. I'm giving a good amount of subdivision. Then go to vertex paint mode again. Try to paint. Now as we can see, like I can give a detail texture anywhere. Next thing we will learn the other brushes. So the other brushes are, we have the blur brush here, select that. So by that you can make the textures blur where you want. Second thing, like average brush is here. By the average brush you can mix a color, like if you press here you got average color of the all the colors. Then we have this brush. By that brush you can smudge your texture or color, what you say. So we have the strength and radius. By that you can increase or decrease your strength or the brush size, like that. Next we have the selections and we have brush also. So from here what you can do, you can make a 2D kind of texture, like if you want to paint something on top of that, you can do the line art, you can do like that also. You can change the color whenever you want. Then it looks like that. The thing is, if you go to the perspective mode, you can see it comes like this. So these things we can make, and we can do our textures by the Vertex paint without using any UV and very fast manner. Okay, I'll show you another thing, that is if we go to here in the texture panel, so we can't see any texture here. If we go to here in a viewport shading, you can see that if we go only in the vertex paint mode, that time only we can see the texture, but in any other mode we are not able to see the textures. So if you want to see the textures in any other viewport, what you have to do, you have to go to shader editor, then search for vertex color, then assign this to base color, then go to our texture mode, the viewport shading. As you can see, the textures we can see now. So another thing is, if you go to object data properties, click here, then go to vertex colors. So now the COL is selected. You can give a name like COL1, then you have to choose a COL1 from here. So the vertex color now comes from here. If you want to give any other vertex color texture in a different texture, if you want to make, so what you can do, you have to click on the plus icon, give another name like call2, and select here call2, then start painting again. Okay, go to the brush mode, let's give a blue color and give her red dots like that. Anything different color you can paint as you like. So now we have two vertex colors, like now COL2 is like that. If you go to COL1, so the previous textures also you can see like that. You can make how many textures you want, you can do like that. So I'm giving here COL3, let's change it to COL3, give a different color, go to vertex paint again, give a yellow color. Okay, and now I'm giving a red dots on that. Like that. Yeah. Now if you go to 2, you can see your second one texture. If you go to 1, you can see the first texture. Like that you can make the textures as you want and how many you want. So here I'm showing you that only the basic techniques to make the vertex color. And the good thing here in the vertex pen, that is you no need to make any UV. See you guys in the next video.